Espérame, ahí está. Y ahora sí. Oh, no, no está. Espérame, ahí está. Ahí está esto. Espérame, no, no está. No, sí, sí está. Ahí está.
Gracias, carnal. Besito en el...
Ya, dice, ya quiero que sea 12 para tocarme tu chichivisca, cabrón. ¿Por qué chichivisca, güey? Maldita sea. Yo no escogí nacer con los pezones chuecos. Bueno, vamos al episodio 3 de esta madre. ¿Qué fue la parte de Batman? Pues mira, Cristian, bajé el Xenoverse, pero acaba de salir Michael Myers en Dead by Daylight, carnal. Así que se me hace que vamos a tener que ir a probar ese pinche asesino, güey. Así que yo creo que vamos para allá. Pinche Goku se va a tener que esperar, güey. Total, todos los pinches Dragon Ball son la misma puta historia, güey, ¿no? Si acaso les cambian, pues en vez de que tú pelees contra Dodori, ahora va a pelear este güey. No estés mamando, güey. Que pues le movieron el futuro y la pega. No mames. Vamos a darle con todo, ¿ok? Episodio.
Batman.
A huevo, episodio 3, Nuevo Orden Mundial se llama. Crossplay, ¿qué es Crossplay, güey? ¿Qué es esta madre? ¿Ustedes juegan conmigo? Dice, con Gotham al borde del abismo y Bruce en el punto de mira, surge una nueva generación de supervillanos que amenaza con derrocar a las instituciones que hasta ahora han de ocupar el poder. Vámonos. No está. Vamos a iniciarlo. DVD versus DVS.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
Esa pinche escena, hija de puta.
The GCPD has orders to take you in. After tonight, I can't stand in their way anymore.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. We need a new moderator. You there? Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Digo que esa vieja es mala también.
Brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
Mr. Dent. Thank you.
Damn it. Esta serie de juegos varía según las decisiones que tome. La historia está personalizada a tu estilo de juego. No es cierto, ni tanto. Está bien que cambie un poquito, pero así que digas, puta, güey, ¿cómo va a cambiar? Pues no. Pero algo por el estilo.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election,
Bruce,
Mayor Dent
finally,
was sworn
a
in for the
friendly face.
Sausalito. He's still being held for observation. Meanwhile,
¿Estás de acuerdo que abajo de esa bata de estar en pelotas?
Good
el
to
güey?
see you.
Nice outfit, Harv. That is quite the look.
What? I'm mayor now. Thought I'd start a new trend. Really, though, I can't wait to get out of here. Gown included. Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Maybe she just saw me being a coward.
Yeah, she's probably just busy, hasn't had a chance to come by yet. You'll hear from her.
Easy for you to be optimistic about women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. I mean, if Batman hadn't been there, I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. I couldn't do anything. Batman was the one who stepped up. I mean, he's the reason I'm sitting here. No one else even did a damn thing. Hey, thanks.
Vamos a besarnos.
They did to Hill, to the moderator. I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on screen. This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
Batman stopped them from killing you the other night, but they will try again.
I won't hide from them, Bruce. The Tonight speech, they'll know where I stand. Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface. Make them unmanageable. She wants me to take it easy, to go slow. I mean, that's impossible, right? Not gonna be able to take it easy. How am I supposed to do that?
Do what you think is best, Harvey. You know what you need better than anybody.
Exactly. Resting and doing nothing is just going to drive me up the wall. I need to get back to work, to try and be effective. Honestly, I'm fine. Besides, I know I'm not the only one dealing with the fallout from that debate. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too.
Harvey, don't.
You should talk about it. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
Oswald and I were best friends when we were kids. I knew his mother. Talk to her.
Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
A huevo, lo hacemos sentir mal.
You don't have to explain yourself to me, Harvey.
Tranquilos.
It was the right call for the campaign. I get that.
Still, I abandoned you when you needed me. That's not the kind of friend I want to be. What is that?
Batman symbol.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour. You can stay if you want.
I have a date, actually.
What? Why didn't you say so? Well, don't keep a lady waiting on my account. I do want to hear all about her later, though, all right?
Ojalá más un par de tetas que un par de cabrones. Y menos este es uno, así que no importa.
You keep your head up, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce.
Ay, güey, hasta se ve malo prendiendo la tele ese güey. ¿Viste la foto de los puños por The Dead Rising 4 en Twitter? No, carnal, no la vi, mi estimado Nonacat. Mi estimada Nonacat.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad I got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Well, it worked. I'm here.
I appreciate it. Things are a mess. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. The children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk. She's a good cop. One of my best.
I'll find her. We'll take down the children of Arkham together.
That's what I like to hear. These children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from? I never heard of them before.
Ah, como hablas, culero, ya déjame ahí.
Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
Never mind how this began. We have to focus on ending it.
If you've got any bright ideas how to do that, I'm all ears.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A friend who can help us.
That friend got a name?
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance, but seeing how you use them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
Just what I needed. Thank you.
O sea, te puedes poner el Batman caprichoso y
It's
quejoso.
kind of my job.
Ah, ¿por qué no lo tenía, pinche inútil? Paso te pago.
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
We're probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
Ok, ya, espérenme. Observa los drones. Mierda. Sitio de construcción.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
Ok, tengo que ir allá.
Headed to the construction site. Send whatever men you can spare after Dent.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too. I know this is risky, Batman. Just be careful.
Este episodio 3. Mi estimado Memo.
Requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main.
Ay, güey.
We got a major disturbance here.
Lo que tienes que hacer,
Several
Memo,
armed
tienes que
suspects on the
ponerle
loose.
en las opciones de extender escritorio y ya puedes usar los dos. Así como si cambiaras la resolución o algo, ahí vienen las opciones esas. Ándale, perros, ahora sí. Espérate, güey, fuck. Estaba leyendo el chat. ¡Puta madre! Espérame, si está el juego bien. Y Chivaron, llegó bien reata, güey, acá. Ah, la ver, fusilado. ¡Ah, vamos, perro tronado! No me da risa, güey, se murió Batman. A ver, chat, por favor. Putazo tras putazo, como debe ser. ¡Ay, güey! Gracias.
I got this one. Batman, look out!
Espera, presiona A y D para asestar tu golpe final. Ah, lo tengo que dejar apretado, güey. Qué pendejo.
It's over. Drop the gun.
Look, I promise I'm not gonna shoot you, okay? I used to think you were a threat, but I was wrong. We both have much bigger problems right now. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Those guys had me pinned down. If you hadn't shown up when you did,
You want forgiveness? Look somewhere else.
¡A huevo, perra!
I just want you to know.
Fuck you.
I've got your back, all right? I don't know what I was thinking coming out here alone. I nearly blew it. I could be dead. Or you could be dead. And it'd be on me.
You're lucky I was here to clean up the mess you
bulleando.
made. This was reckless.
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture coming from you, Batman. I still don't understand how they knew I was coming.
Heads up. The cops just sent 3 black and whites to stop our guys going after Dent. The chatter sounds like Gordon's with them.
Someone's gotta help Gordon. They know he's coming. Go. I'll see what I can find here. I'm not giving up on this.
Una nalguita. Le voy a poner a mi carro luces moradas, raza, que se ven chingona, la neta. Está muy 7-7 el color, pero...
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seemed to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how.
No te trabes, juego.
I need an update on Harvey.
Bringing it up now. Deborah, get down!
Mr. Dent, what did you do to him?
I said get back in the car! There's more of them coming!
Put down your weapon! There's too many of them! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Ay, acelera esa madre bien duro. Viendo un coche negro se ve muy pro, la verdad.
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that?
Guess the fella's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
You're wrong about me. I'd have put him in jail. So unless you're making a comment on the justice system, I'm afraid you've been misinformed.
Yeah, they get around to us eventually. But you hurt them first, don't you? They beg for mercy, but you never give it. At least this one died quick.
La reina de corazones.
We got our asses handed to us. They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. The children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
Gordon! Gordon, command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Pinche Batman tiene gadgets para todo, güey. Hasta para limpiarse el culo sin manchar el papel.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of Some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
I'm not sure of anything right now, but Lucius will have answers.
¿Quién sabe por qué se traba un poquito,
I have
no?
a
Ese del
feeling
juego,
we've only seen
supongo.
the tip of the iceberg.
Hopefully it doesn't sink us, sir.
I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Ese
Already
güey
on
lo que
my
quiere es
way.
verlo nomás. Y toda la gente lo ve con cara de huelepedos.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce,
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
What my father... I'm not him, Regina. I would never compromise the lives of innocents for my own benefit.
I know that, Bruce. But you have to understand that what the public wants to hear isn't always what we want to hear. The whole city is watching to see what our next move is going to be.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
I appreciate the sentiment, Regina. Thank you.
I mean what I said before. Families like ours need to flock together. Perhaps now more than ever. I should head down. I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
Mejor lo había corrido, ¿sabes qué?
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Bye, bitch. No molestes. Ajá. O sea, ¿están de acuerdo que esto podría haber sido parte de la cinemática y ahorrártelo? Y yo que batallo, güey, para abrir la pinche puerta del baño a veces. Que se atora.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There have been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, But all of this is owned and paid for by the company. You can't afford to lose their resources.
The board's in a panic, but this'll die down before it comes to that.
I'm glad you're being optimistic about this, but I'm not so sure.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into this system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Well, no shortage of bad news lately. Might as well just pile more on.
Well, you see this back door they're using? I built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move.
Y es como Samsung con el Note 7. Quebrado, papu.
I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it, not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
When the cops raided the manor, they seized every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the children of Arkham.
Trying to save himself, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Seguramente los hackearon y se... Comprarse mejoras con la tecnología de Batman. Seguramente los hackearon y le pusieron porno como al Delta. A ver el pinche dron, 90.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
A ver acá. ¿Qué van a decir, Palomo? ¿Crees que me conviene más una tarjeta?
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always.
Quiero decir, Palomo, ¿te conviene más la 1070, carnal? Tener dos 1050 ahí no tiene
Looks
caso.
like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
Oh, espérame, por aquí. Bomba, ¿dónde dice bomba? Bomba.
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Ok. ¿Qué más hay? Oh, el batigancho. El batigancho.
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selina.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
Que robó algo más. ¿Qué más habrá, güey? A ver, por acá habrá algo. O sea, qué castroso tener a alguien nomás ahí chismeando, güey. Oye, ¿qué es esto? Oye, ¿esto qué? Oye, ¿esto qué? ¿Es nuevo? Oye, que la chingada, güey.
I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Noto muchas conversaciones un poco como con tensión gay en este juego, ¿no? ¿O soy yo nada más? Natalia regresa conmigo. ¿Qué chingos tiene que es Natalia aquí? Saludos a Natalia, regresa con ese puños, por favor.
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
Qué buena nalga el Bruce,
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up. We were out of options, I'm afraid.
Nel.
I won't do it.
Bruce.
This is my company. My name.
And that name is exactly why we're in this situation. This isn't a request, Bruce. I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation.
O sea, la
I'm
pregunta
sorry,
solo
Bruce.
fue
I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
I really appreciate you trying, Regina. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
What?
What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine...
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
You might want to check your facts, Regina. That resume sounds a little too good to be true.
You might want to have more confidence in your own board. His resume checks out, and his references were all glowing.
You're quite welcome to call them yourself.
That won't be necessary. I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Y, güey, ahí está el pinche mano negra, pero hasta el fondo está el pinche Delta y el Tuntum y los dos agarrados de la mano y con la mano adentro.
Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble. Right, Bruce?
Pick it up. Now!
No, it's all right. Bruce has been through enough today, hasn't he? Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank. A large one. Something exotic.
You're not getting away with this. I'll make sure of it.
Oh? Oh, is that a threat? I'm terrified.
I don't need to threaten you.
This way, Bruce.
Qué puto. Mañana
I'll
voy.
have IT come set you up.
Mañana voy a ir a
Thank you
multimedios
so
y
much,
decirles,
Regina.
mi familia siempre está atormentada por Telmex para que mañana, raza, aparezca sentado que el pinche Carlos Slim y el Carlos Slim en mis piernas así, yo con las patas arriba de él. Sí, fuck you, perro.
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I don't know.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But I can't risk Cobblepot finding out what I'm up to.
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
But
you're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
Keep that drive safe.
¿Una indemnización, algo? Hay que pagar el... ¿Quién le va a pagar al pinche Alfred?
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
Al menos te tengo a ti, vas a seguir con la putería.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
Always.
With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Ok, pues hay que usar la pantalla.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Okay.
No, Yes, I know it takes time, but... understatement of the century. Considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER. Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us. suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
Not yet.
¿Esto qué es? Centro psiquiátrico.
Wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Ni pedo. A tirar
Sounds
los
like they've got the
pinches notes
situation
siempre.
under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
I've read the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Well, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
O sea, le borraron todo el pinche pedo, güey. Bueno, pues vamos a avisar al pinche Harvey.
Enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Very good, sir.
Hasta de color cambia, güey, a la madre, güey. A mí que mi carro está sucio desde hace como 3 meses, güey. ¿No? Quiero ver vergas, yo también quiero ver putazos, pero no los hay.
Oh, Mr. Wayne, welcome. You can go on in.
I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back door. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Yeah, just get it done. What? No press conference. Just tell them to reschedule. Okay, yeah, we'll talk later. No rest for the wicked.
Hey, Harv.
Jesus! Don't sneak up on people like that. I wasn't expecting you, Bruce. You scared me right out of my skin.
Whoa, what is your problem? You're being a bit erratic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm just a little shaky. My nerves are totally shot. Did anyone follow you?
No. What?
Good. No, that's good. You can never be too careful. My mayoral portrait is scheduled for this morning. Guess I don't really feel the part right now. I've been looking forward to this my entire career. Thought I'd win in a landslide, be loved and supported, but this... I don't know, it just all feels different. I feel hated. Like the city's against me. It's like I don't fit. Like I don't deserve it. After all, is it really a win if it's by default?
Trust me, Harv. You were born to do this. You're the only person that can make a difference here.
A part of me thinks you're just lying to make me feel better. God, the mess that Hill left behind. I'm telling you, it's gonna take months to get everything back on track. And I can't get the phone to stop ringing. The city's been in an uproar since the...
Hold on, Harvey.
You're acting weird, Bruce. Is something wrong? Just tell me. Are we being watched? What is going on?
The technology at Wayne Enterprise is compromised. The children of Arkham are using our tech to listen in on Gotham.
I knew it.
They're already keeping tabs on the GCPD, and I'm pretty sure you're on their list too.
Bastards! They're like cockroaches.
que avisarle.
I've had this feeling for a while, that I'm never alone anymore, that I'm always being watched. The children of Arkham, they attacked my car. They are after me, Bruce. They want me dead. They tried at the debate, and they will try again. How am I expected to leave when I've got a target on my back? I'm telling you, it's like they're always there, back in my mind. I feel like I am trapped in a nightmare and I can't get out. Everywhere I go, I am terrified. I'll turn a corner and come face to face with the children of Arkham.
Well, it sure doesn't do you any good if you keep moping in your office chair.
Thanks, Bruce.
You can't keep hiding from them. Show Gotham what their new mayor is made of. Do what Hill couldn't and stand up to the children of Arkham.
Me and what army? I can't take them on alone. You know what I should do? The GCPD is all but useless against these children of Arkham. Batman knows how this city works. He knows you can't be gentle with criminals. You've got to strike fear into their hearts. And maybe break a few bones along the way. But something's holding him back. I mean, just think. Imagine what he could do if we let him off the leash. He won't have the GCPD breathing down his neck anymore. He'll be able to really make the children of Arkham pay. Give him the authority to do what he wants.
I know he's a vigilante, but Batman's always respected the law. I don't think he'll change his ways anytime soon.
Then he's limiting himself.
Este güey quiere que salga y... Ya, hasta él quiere vergazos.
He's the only one getting anything done in this city. I mean, just imagine if we had an army of vigilantes just like him. It'll be a new Gotham. A better Gotham. We can use the children of Arkham's methods against them. If they want to play dirty, we'll play dirty. And they won't see it coming.
Harvey, look, you've been under a lot of stress, especially with all the trauma recently. Maybe you should...
Don't tell Harvey what to do, Wayne! Don't you dare. Oh, God. Bruce, I'm so sorry. I guess I just lost myself a little bit there.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out.
Poco a poco le van sacando el lado dos caras, ¿eh?
Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. I was just, thinking out loud. That's all. I didn't mean any of it. It's just the stress of the job kind of gets to me.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce. I owe you. Again. Again and again. See you around, Bruce.
Oh, gracias, carnal. Besito en el yoyopo para ti. Vámonos, cabrón. Gracias. ¡Puños!
Sánchez, gracias por suscribirte, carnalito, y bienvenido al canal. Bienvenido a la burguerzón.
An interview with the children of Arkham's leader. I wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
La hueva, esa pinche vieja es mala. Chingo a mi madre si no.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Vicky might end up giving Bruce Wayne the runaround. After all, a reporter rarely reveals her source. But an interview with Batman, that might be enough to sway her. After all, it did work with Mayor Hill. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this? Hello?
I think you know exactly who this is.
Batman.
Investigative journalism suits you.
I'd like to think so. I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Sangra la periodista. Mira, aunque no tenga nada que ver, güey. Como que tiene cara que le gusta que le peguen. Mándale, perra. Con su café, güey, a las 7:15 con un café.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call.
There are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
A ver, otra vez.
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, some say they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations.
You gave them a platform to promote themselves. You're helping them get what they want.
What they want is an end to corruption. Something I've heard you claim to support as well. Unless that's all just a rumor.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you. I can't give you specifics.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that's surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him. No investigation.
I'm not protecting Bruce Wayne.
Maybe not. But in this case, doing nothing sure sends a strong statement. Don't think people haven't noticed. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
There are bigger threats to Gotham out there. The children of Arkham. I have to deal with them first.
You're doing what you think is right. I get it. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out.
We are not done. We had a deal.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Ni de pedo, güey. Lo va a meter a una trampa y ahí va a haber un pinche pulpo hentai y va a violar a Batman, güey, con sus 8 tentáculos. Uno por uno en el ano, güey. Y después los 8 al mismo tiempo. Ustedes saben cómo acaba esto. Han visto mucho porno.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They should be there.
No security, no emergency staff. If Vicky's right, it shouldn't be this quiet.
Be on your guard. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
Ok, es hora de inspeccionar. Se mueve bien cagado. Ok, ya.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
There's something else. He was shot dead center, twice, executed.
It outlived his usefulness, I suppose.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
Por el ano. Siempre es por el ano. O sea, debe haber espérame, vamos a cancelar esto. Debe haber
They've been referencing
algo
the
que se
map.
introduzca en
Whatever
el
they're
ano por
building
aquí.
must hinge on it somehow. A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This depot is pretty centrally located. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
O sea, sé que va a venir el pedo acá, locochón. Pero esto no tiene nada que ver, ¿no?
I need to know what they're going to do with the drug. Exactly how they're planning on releasing it. These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
O sea, entonces sí, güey, esto... Oh, es que acá hay más pendejadas todavía, güey.
Someone's been practicing chemistry. This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent. Something spilled here.
Probablemente es esperma del pulpo.
This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
O sea, entonces, por ejemplo, esta madre... A ver, ven, puñín. Pues esta se la dieron a este, ¿no? O sea, este ya no, como ya lo vinculé, güey, ya dice la verga, ¿no? Ah, tengo que romper vínculo, güey, ahí está. Vamos a vincular esta madre con las drogas.
They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin.
¡Huevo, papu! ¡Yes, puto! Y luego se les acabó el agente químico, barriles químicos. Pero debe haber alguna otra cosa. Para acá.
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Oh.
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now. Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
Entonces ahora vinculamos este culero con estos güeyes.
This wouldn't work. I need to know where their target is.
Ah, no, ok, entonces es Esta madre será con esto, güey, agente químico. Y el vagón con la...
The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
Ahí está, y ya nomás este güey con la estación y ya listo. Y ahí está.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough.
Good thing you reduced their supply at the construction site.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
Mira nomás. Es el Rasputín de
If I known you
Hell,
were gonna
güey.
make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
We're down to our last few barrels since Batman screwed up the transfer. We'll have to make do, I guess. Okay, you two, get these mixed, loaded onto the train.
This way.
Their leader is here, with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
No sé, güey.
Doesn't sound like she's too happy to be here.
She might need your help.
Puede ser las
done
tetas
here,
nublan mi juicio, maldita sea.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
No way. I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender! Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
I know what you have planned with the Skyrail. It's not going to happen.
Then killing you both will have to be a consolation prize.
Thanks, Bats.
Train's ready! Move out!
Están los vergazos. ¡Vámonos, perros! Ay, no. ¡Santos batipenes, brother! ¡Ah! ¡Ay!
Don't get ahead of yourself. I decide when this ends.
Típico, va a ser el nieto de Ra's al Ghul y la verga.
You have to face the truth sometime, Batman. You can't protect Gotham from itself. They lit the fire. We're just here to stoke the flames.
You do a lot of talking. Not sure you can back it up.
Try me. Go on. Show me how you'll save your precious city. Just like...
Cállese, perro. ¿Pero qué clase de Donatello es este, güey?
So short-sighted.
Batman! Catch!
Bye.
Hang in there. Don't pass out on me. Come on, bats.
Lo más cercano a un Kamehameha que he visto.
Should have gone after.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
¡Oh, papu! Madrea, pero bien cogido va a terminar.
Come on.
Ay, sí, no, me aprieta el pantalón y las botas del calzón. Tengo frío en el pito, me pongo el condón. Oh, que lo hagan ellas. Ay, mi chichi pendeja.
Stay here, okay? Just don't move.
I'm fine. I just need to get back out.
That might work on your butler, but I'm not buying that crap. Stay there.
A huevo. Piensa en otra cosa para que no se te pare. Piensa en otra cosa.
You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem. You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
You're one to talk.
I never pick a fight I can't win. I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Not that I owe you anything. After the debate, I'd say we're even.
Selena.
It's fine. You can have the couch until morning. Then I'm done owing you favors. Probably best to lie low for now anyway. I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place.
Tengo una semilla del ermitaño en mi sitio.
I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I was there tracking the children of Arkham. I had no idea you'd be there.
Must have been quite the surprise.
Yeah, it was.
That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
There is another way out. We can take them down together.
Wouldn't that be cute? The dynamic duo fighting crime.
Being serious.
I know. Things have a habit of not working out for me on the duo front. Oh, look who's back.
Hey, little one.
I don't think she likes you. Okay, she really doesn't like you.
Me va a hacer el de los
Yeah,
golpes
well,
de
you've got
pecho.
most of Gotham behind you on that.
Well, not most. Maybe half. Just trying to be optimistic. Cut it out. This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something just beneath the surface.
So what is it you're hiding, Selina?
All kinds of things. Come on, Bruce. Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
I don't have any secrets from you.
You know, I have heard that 1,000 times, but you might be the first to actually mean it. You're a good man, Bruce.
Está cayendo, ya está
But good
cayendo.
men don't lie with thieves.
Los puedo sentir aquí.
I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate. Proving I can.
That's not all you are. I think that's just what you want people to believe.
You put a lot of faith in someone who doesn't deserve it. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people, too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down. But it never amounts to anything, really.
It's not the same, but I know what you mean. After everything we do, everything we're capable of, coming home just feels...
like a disappointment.
Right.
¡Ah!
This is nice.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
Y me lo van a mandar otra vez al chorizo. ¡Oh! Síguele, papá, que esas opciones ni cuentan, güey. Ah, qué feo besa, güey.
I'll make it up to you. Do I have to do all the work myself? Or are you gonna undo this for me?
Ah, cabrón, este juego ya se puso bueno, güey.
Let me help you.
It's what you do best, isn't it?
Alguna mamada tiene que pasar. Esto no va a
trying
ser
to
tan
tease me,
bonito.
Bats?
Is it working?
Bien logrado, campeón. ¡No! ¡Métete, cámara! ¡No! ¿Por qué afuera? O sea, yo fui el de las decisiones y ese güey es el que se la coge. Te perdió, va a haber causita, pues. Ni me acordaba que era la hija del Harvey. Escabullirse de la cama, güey. No, romanticón, papus. Romanticón.
Hey there. Surprised you're still here. Don't get me wrong, Bruce. That was fun. But you showed me where we stood back at the debate. I know last night didn't mean anything. I don't need you to stay and hold my hand. One-night stands don't usually stick around.
Well, you know, doesn't have to be the last time.
I don't think we really want to go down that road. It's better this way. No strings. There are bagels in the fridge if you're hungry. No need to rush out on an empty stomach.
Pues lo corrieron, pero pues... Mira lo que te echaste, papu.
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened if you were...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you, Alfred.
Well, I'm just glad you're okay. I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
You got something to say, Alfred?
I'm not judging you.
Sounded like you were.
I wouldn't dream of it. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around. If she's trustworthy, you may not have another chance.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. I'll see what I can find.
At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Mamá, está bien paquetón el pinche Bruce, ¿eh? Ah, nomás le dicen el Saiyajin, papu, porque la trae doblada en la cintura.
Strong magnets on these things. Very lightweight, though. We could use something like this.
Pues chingatelo, papu, ¿qué tiene? Vámonos. Y nos lo robamos o lo soltamos, güey. No, pero no, nomás lo que es, papá. O sea, no puede ser pinche vato millonario y se tiene que andar robando las cosas. Demuéstrale a esa pinche perra y a todo el mundo que está aquí, mi estimado Bruce Wayne. A todos los que te estamos viendo que eres un fucking rata, papu, que pasa tiene la lana. Entonces, voy a enseñar uno mejor.
She can afford to eat anywhere and she still chooses Chinese takeout. That isn't even the good place. Scarlet Pimpernel, Much Ado About Nothing, Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one? Oh, the Gita Govinda. That's academic.
Pues yo no conozco ninguno de los dos, así que supongo que es un puto indio.
Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk.
Creo que eso pasa con todos los animales. Hoy mi perra comió pollo loco.
This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in?
No te puedes rezar por el segundo. Deja de espiar, puños. Mire, mañanero, ya me voy. Ni tú ni yo, el último. Bye. Ah, huevo, esta sí es mía.
There you are. I hope she didn't break anything.
La pinche grapadora esa fea. Que comieron un pastelito, ¿no? Huevo.
It looks alright to me. Nothing growing, at least.
¿Qué es esto, güey? Queso pa' untar.
At
Ah,
least she's got the essentials.
no llenaste, papi, con todo lo que untaste.
Harvey.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to get this out.
No, la cagué. Era
Bruce,
para abajo, no por
what,
un lado.
Seriously.
What are you doing here?
¿Cómo que ya te vas a volver mal y todos lo sabemos?
No, I don't need to sit down. Bruce, tell me what is going on.
I just came by to check on Selena.
What, with your pants off?
Back off, Harvey.
Detalles.
Don't touch me! I thought I would come here and... So stupid! God, I should have known. I should have known that you would do this to me. You were just using
¿No está
me,
viendo
weren't
que
you?
está todo madreado?
Both of you! I don't care about you. No one does.
None of this is about you, Harvey.
So I'm just making this up?
Yes, you are. This had nothing to do with you.
He will not be able to protect you.
And I don't need him to. Just get out of here, Harvey.
What happens when the children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get caught in the crossfire? They're coming for all of us. He can't stop them. And neither can
Ah,
you.
Roma. Ya le
believe
ayudé mucho a ese
Selena
güey.
has to
Vale,
leave.
chinga su madre, perro.
Not that easy. Leaving. Harvey couldn't get me to do it either. I'm not going anywhere! I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid.
¿Qué pedo?
Always depending on everyone else to save him. Like a child. Just stop it! Now you see. These aren't your friends. And they aren't going to help you.
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
Who am I?
This isn't you. Just calm down!
Shut up!
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another. How about we flip for it?
This isn't funny.
No, it really isn't. Selena, looks like you're first. Yeah, always getting in the middle of things.
Stay the hell away from me.
The call's already been made!
Harvey!
Bruce!
Error, güey.
No! I don't want to hurt you! This isn't... They turned their backs on you!
Harvey, put the knife down.
Selena!
He's gonna hurt someone. You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No.
He's not gonna stop.
Last warning, Harvey. You walk out that door right now and I don't have to hurt you.
No going back now.
Vámonos, perro. Déjese caer, puto.
Finally showing your true colors, huh?
No, por el pinche gato, güey. Ah, qué buen vergazo, güey.
Oh, God. Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him. But I can't. Oh, God, I can't listen to him.
Who are you talking about? There's no one else here.
It's no one. It's just me. My fault.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
It's just me. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me.
He's my friend, Selina. I'm not going to abandon him.
He needs professional
Se
help.
acaba de coger a su
Help
vieja.
you can't give him.
It's okay, Bruce. I'll go. I don't deserve your help. Go off with your tail between your legs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey!
So much for this place. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for him to come back.
Un palito para el desestrés.
Thought it would be a while before I had to move again. That's what I get for wishful thinking.
You don't need to be afraid of Harvey. You can handle him.
Yeah, 'cause I really want to stay here wondering when he'll show up. If he'll be armed, if I'll be ready. No thanks. Yeah, that means you too.
Todo por culpa del pinche gata.
We won't go far.
Vente a la mansión, chiquita, así bien pinche intenso. No, ya cogimos cosas. Cásate conmigo, no me dejes, por favor.
You should come stay with me.
I don't know.
There's plenty of space. Alfred could set up a guest room for you.
I'll think about it.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their
¿Reiniciar?
puppet.
¿Por qué la voy a reiniciar? Tan locos.
Well, you know, just stand there.
¿Ves? Ya no escogí. Puta madre, no me
I
hable.
better get going. I've got some packing to do.
The offer still stands.
Sounding better and better by the minute.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I can take it from there. Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
Thank you for being so cooperative about all this, Bruce. It really is for the best.
For everyone, really.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something. A step to regaining what you're being forced to give up. This is what is best for Gotham.
Of course, Regina. Whatever I can do to help.
That's good, Bruce. Trust us to sort this all out. Everything will be fine.
Already then, we are going to make quite a splash today, aren't we? I don't think I'm ever going to forget this day. Beautiful weather, corporate intrigue, a well-deserved comeuppance, a noble hero riding in to save the day.
Oh, don't worry, Oz. I'll make sure you remember every moment.
Meaning?
That's enough, both of you. It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you, and then you're on. Please, stick to the teleprompter.
Reinicia, ya es un trío. Espérese, pinches vatos
Good
cachondos.
morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the...
A ver, güey, el vato va a anunciar que se sale y ese es periodistas. Pues qué verga le preocupa, papá. Pues que no diga nada, ¿no? Así de sencillo. A ver, tranquilos ya, por favor.
Community very seriously.
Isn't it funny? How everything I said to you in the park has come true. Me, taking everything that's yours. And that's not even a punchline. No, dear heart. Not even close. No one's gonna follow you around and take pictures now. It'd almost be sad if you weren't so bloody handsome.
You're just a pawn, Oswald. And everyone knows that pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Perhaps. But at least I get the joy of watching your shocking and surprising descent first. This is just a first step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham. And Wayne will be a story no one wants to hear.
What the Waynes built would not have been possible without the Cobblepots, Oswald. I suppose you deserve it as much as I do.
Bloody right I do. Glad you're coming around to my way of thinking. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please. It's quite the page, Turner. I'm sure you're just dying to hear it.
I don't need to know why. Hill had them killed. That's all that matters.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that. But suit yourself. Now you'll never know what part your mum played in it.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, you never know how much time you really have left.
Oh, gracias, carnal. Besito en el yoyopo para ti. Vámonos, cabrón.
Y lo que tengo que leer y la verga. Leyendo.
Ladies and gentlemen, in light of recent allegations against my family, I have decided to voluntarily step down as CEO of Wayne Enterprises. I know what my father did. I know how much he hurt you. But I am nothing like him. His actions are his own.
Stop trying to save face.
I worry for the future of Wayne Enterprises. The decisions made in the next few days will be critical in shaping what that future will be.
Careful, Bruce.
Chale, güey.
Mr. Wayne, are you having trouble reading the teleprompter?
My so-called replacement, Oswald Cobblepot, is a criminal, not a businessman. His entire history has been faked.
Very funny, Bruce.
Oh, my God.
No joke between friends. Security.
Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
My apologies. Folks, please forgive me, Mr. Wayne. Everyone. I, for one, completely understand his behavior today.
Nice statement. The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself. Not that it'll change anything.
We can talk about it later.
Later? No. This needs to happen right now.
It's not an easy thing, seeing something you've come to have as part of your identity.
Dropped your pen?
Your very self
That's not...
being taken over by another. I should know.
Yo lo sabía, güey. Maldita perra, güey.
You feel that? That's the drug taking hold of you. Don't fight it.
You're with the children
Yo lo
of
sabía,
Arkham.
No, I am the children of Arkham. I think it's time you knew my real name. I am
Lady Arkham.
And you already know the Penguin. Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, the smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it, because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And if we could just get one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne!
Verga.
Ouch! Someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to get rid of him. Who else will deliver justice?
Aguántala, padre. ¡No! ¡No! No lo van a dejar aquí. Hijos de su puta madre, güey. ¿Por qué hacen esto? A ver, don Telltale. Chingue a su madre. ¿Cómo te van a hacer eso, güey? Hijos de perra, güey. ¿Qué putos son? ¿Qué putos son? Ok, ¿ayudaste a Montoya o al alcalde de... Ayudamos a Montoya, a huevo, güey. Se mamaron, güey, se maman, neta. Le diste un puñetazo a Oswald. Tú y un 68% de los jugadores mantuvieron la compostura cuando fueron provocados por el... ¿Ven? Perros? Pinche porte ante nada. No hay que rebajarse al nivel de estos pinches perros, Andrés. Le pediste a los hijos que se casen en empresas, güey. Pues es lo que quería el pendejo al principio. ¿Para qué le vas a pedir algo que realmente no querías? ¿Tuviste un romance con Selena? O sea, era de huevo, güey. O sea, ¿qué pedo? Ese 11.3%. Jesus Christ, güey. Esos vatos han sellado su virginidad forever. O sea, esos vatos ya no tienen pipí, güey. ¿Han visto una de las portadas de uno de los discos de Michael Jackson? De Marilyn Manson. Donde sale acá el vato sin pelotas y no tiene nada. Bueno, ese 11.3% es igual que ese güey. Cero pito. Se quedaron sin él. Se les escapó. Puf, bye. Desapareció. No lo busquen. Se perdió. Simplemente así. Puf. ¿Le diste una paliza a Harvey o fuiste tolerante con él? Jugadores respondieron. El 14.4% de jugadores respondieron las provocaciones de Harvey con un altercado físico. Porque el otro 85.6% son culos, papu. Por eso el mundo está como está. ¿Ven? Esta es la generación del bullying. La generación del bullying está 85%. Por eso es que hay bullying en el pinche mundo. Porque no tienen los pinches huevos para decir, perro, vienes a joderme. Órale, pinche vergazo para que se le quite. Ahí está, raza. He arreglado el pinche bullying. El día de hoy. Hoy 25 de octubre a las 11:26 p.m. El bullying está arreglado. Ahí está la pinche causa. Batman lo sabe. Y Selina en calzones también. Y ya. A ver qué nos espera. Espérense. ¿Dónde el adelanto? Ahí está.
After his shocking and atrocious display of violence towards Oswald Cobblepot and members of the press, Bruce Wayne has demonstrated a clear lack of mental stability. That's why, effective immediately, I have signed the order to have him hospitalized in Arkham Asylum. Even with Batman as its protector, Gotham already has enough deranged criminals on its streets. I believe that Gotham's citizens deserve to be safe, that they deserve to be protected. Even if that means I have to do it myself.
With the children of Arkham out in full force, we need him now more than ever. Where is Batman?
Traduciendo el juego probablemente porque le falta ahí como que no cerró. Perca, güey. No mames, este pedo está poniendo muy bueno, La neta, muy pinche bueno se está poniendo, ¿Cuántos episodios son en total, güey? ¿Cuántos van a...? Malditos perros ya los tienen, ¿por qué no los sueltan, güey? Puta madre, güey, 2 episodios más, what the fuck, man. Ciudad de la Luz, Guardian de Gotham. Si se perdieron algo va a estar en YouTube.